Hello and welcome back. Today is Wednesday, April 10th. I have your three best bets for you in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the page. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. We have a great day ahead of us. We have some pretty big games here today in the NBA. I'm very excited for this slate. Mavs, Heat early on. I know this is a big game for the Heat here. They need playoff seeding. Mavs, I think they want to stay in that fourth seed. Best game of the night, Wemby versus Chet. Hey, you thought I was going to say the other game. Wemby versus Chet. That's always a great time when we got to watch these two players battle it out. And then we got the Nuggets versus the Wolves tonight. Beautiful, beautiful game for the number one seed overall. That game is going to be a playoff game if I've ever seen it. And then the other game, Clippers, Suns as well. So some pretty great matchups overall on the day. I'm very excited for this slate. Like I said, that late game for the number one seed is just going to be chef's kiss. Hopefully really, really good. As always, before we jump into today's plays, we got to recap yesterday's action. Yesterday in the NBA, hey, if you saw my Bulls plays and you only did those, you walked away 2-0 clean sweep. DeMar DeRozan, Jalen Brunson, beautiful games. Jalen Brunson is balling out right now. He has gone nuclear. DeMar DeRozan, they just keep disrespecting his line overall. I just don't get it. He dropped 30. He had 29 plus points assists. He got like 34 points in that game. He balled out. Other games, though, oh my gosh, so close for a beautiful day. So close. Steph Curry, over 25.5 points. My favorite play of the day. He only took 9 shots last night. He went 6 from 3. Finished the game with 23 points. I blame the announcers because when he splashed that last 3, they said he had 26 points, and I was freaking out. And then I looked at the box score, and he was only at 23. So screw that announcer last night for making me believe he had those over points. 9 shots overall for Steph Curry. Andrew Wiggins, Klay Thompson, and Chris Paul all had more shots than them last night. Kuminga had 8. Draymond had 7. I guess the Warriors were just doing it by everyone. Everyone else was balling out in this game. But man, Steph Curry, only 9 shots. He was 7 from 9 from the field. Only made 1 2-pointer. It is what it is. I wish he went 7 for 7 from 3, but you live and you learn. 1 point off from this, 1 basket away for the same game parlay as well. Then Kevin Durant, 8 for 22 from the field, playing the Clippers again tonight. Yeah, I'm not the man enough to take it again, but hey, he balls out against the Clippers. 8 for 22, he's not going to do that again. And I believe Devin Booker had a really, really bad night as well. So both of those guys will probably bounce back tonight and have a beautiful game. But today's a new day. I got 3 plays that I absolutely love today. And let's just jump into it. For my first best bet is going to be in the Bucks Magic matchup. This is a beautiful game. This is a huge playoff seeding matchup. I believe Giannis is going to be out for the rest of the season here. It's only 4 days left, so only a few games here. But this is a huge playoff game for seeding. Bucks are at the 2 seed. Magic are at the 3 seed, I believe, or 3 or 4 seed, and the Knicks are right behind them. They're all within a game of each other, so this game's huge for playoff seeding. And I'm going with Damian Lillard at home here. They traded for him for these games, and I believe he's going to ball out tonight. Going with Damian Lillard over 26.5 points, coming in at minus 135 on DraftKings. Dame, he's gotten this over 4 for his last 5 games without Giannis. So he balls out when Giannis doesn't play, averaging 31.4 points per game. Like I said, with no Giannis, he's actually gotten this over, I think, 5 for his last 6 games, averaging 33 points per game. So he balls out without Giannis. He's gotten this over 2 for his last 3 games versus the Magic, averaging 31.7 points per game. And the Magic allow the 10th most points to the point guard position. So this is a big game here, and he has a favorable matchup with the Magic, with giving up the 10th most points. Huge, like I said, huge playoff game for seeding. This is going to be a neck-and-neck game, and I'd like Damian Lillard to be aggressive in this game. Back-to-back games with only 11 field goal attempts for Dame, and one of those games he's dropped 23 points. Last night was not that great overall, so I don't think he's only going to have 11 field goal attempts in 3 straight games. He's averaging 17 field goal attempts per game this season. So I think in this matchup, knowing that Giannis is out in this game, he's going to come out aggressive in this game because this is a huge game, like I said, for seeding. You're at home. He's played better at home this season. I think his percentage goes up. I think he's averaging 25.8 points per game at home. So he has a better play at home here. So I like Damian Lillard over 26.5 points. For my second best bet in the NBA today, going to be another early game here. Heat Mavs, love this game overall. Playoff seeding game. I think the Heat are currently the 7th seed or 8th seed, and they're right behind the 76ers. So this is a big game for playoff seeding. And like I said earlier, the Mavs, they're currently at the 5 seed. I think they want to stay there, so they got to keep winning so they can play the Clippers in the first round. So I'm going with the guy getting a discount here. Discount points here. We're going with Luca Donic, 30-plus points coming in at minus 135 on FanDuel. It's a discount, like I said. His line's normally at 31, 32 points per game. Now he plays a Heat team where he's actually gotten this over 4 for his last 5 games, averaging 33 points per game. His most recent matchup, he had 35 points in that matchup. So he balls out against this Heat team. He's gotten this over 4 for his last 5 games overall, averaging 35.6 points per game. He's gotten this over 3 for his last 5 away games as well, averaging 34 points per game. So he balls out. He's actually gotten this over 3 for his last 5 games without 0 rest. He is on a back-to-back. He's averaging 30.8 points per game. So I love this spot here. He's gotten this over 8 for his last 10 games versus the Eastern Conference overall, averaging 35.4 points per game. Luka can eat in this matchup. He has a 70% hit rate on the year, getting 30-plus points. And come on. This matchup here, playoff seeding game, like I said, and this is going to be a close spread as well. So I think Luka Doncic here, 30-plus points, is a very safe play, and I like this play tonight. For my third best bet is going to be in that Nuggets-Wolves matchup here. Hey, I did read the rumors. Karl Anthony Towns could potentially come back in this matchup. So even if he does come back, I'm not even worried about it. Anthony Edwards here, coming off a 50-point game. This is a huge game for them, and I like Anthony Edwards over 26.5 points coming in at minus 110 on FanDuel. He's playing a Denver Nuggets team. I was about to say Broncos. He's playing a Denver Nuggets team that allows the 11th most points to the shooting guard position in the last 15 games. So Ant has a favorable matchup here. He's gotten this over 5 for his last 7 games versus the Nuggets, averaging 31.3 games. The last game they just played, he had 25 plus points in that game. He went 0 for 8 from 3. He's not going to go 0 for 8 from 3. The dude is coming off the 50-point game, so there could be a little drop down on that, but I assume he's seeing I think he's balling out right now. I think we're going to ride the wave here. 50-plus points. He knows how huge this game is, and he's gone on the record saying he's going to have fuel in the tank for this, and he knows this is a big game for this Wolves franchise for the number 1 seed overall. He's gotten us over 7 for his last 10 games with 0 days of rest overall, averaging 27.5 points per game. Like I said, he's been up and down these last 5 games. He's only gotten this over 2 for his last 5 games, averaging 28.6. Does help to have a 51-point game, but he had a game of 25 points, 23 points, and then 28 points. So he's going to hover around that 23 points, and I like him to go over in this matchup. Like I said, history of going over on the Nuggets. Huge playoff game for seeding, and I think he knows it. Even if Cat does return in this matchup, I doubt it, but if he does return for this matchup, it's going to be very limited minutes, and it'll be more of a decoy just for Ant to get more baskets. They'll space the floor even more, but if Cat doesn't play, love this play even more with Ant Edwards. He knows how big this game is. I like his over 26.5 points. Those are my 3 best bets for you in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Just takes a few seconds. It makes me know you like the content. Let me know down below what's your favorite play of the day, or let me know if I have some pretty chalky plays or these plays are all terrible. It's a collaborative effort here. Let me know how I could be better here. But hey, looking to bounce back 2 and 3 day. I'm feeling a clean sweep on this matchup here. I know big time players, but it's a time of the year, like I've been saying, where kind of want to lean on the stars here because the role players, all these games are a little more tight and more shots are going to happen for these star players overall. And then a lot of other teams don't have much to play for. These 3 games, all these teams are playing for something, so I think these matchups will be great overall. As always, please make sure to follow my Twitter at @TheWhittler down below. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.